Hi, this is Mike. So in this video we're going to continue looking at the Minecraft demo. So this time we're in the Azure portal, the preview portal, and we're going to look at the enrollment notifications logic app. So the idea here was that when we decided somebody had been approved for for their enrollment, we wanted to be able to send a text message in kind of near real time to that user to tell them that they'd been accepted, rather than having to wait for the manual process, which would potentially take a few weeks for them to get a letter. So the idea was that we've got this existing process. We wanted to try adding a lightweight addition to that process using a two-speed IT type pattern, where we don't want to spend weeks and months developing a solution. We want to try this out, see if it would work, and if it does, we want to potentially have this robust platform that we could just use for production, or we may decide to refactor it later. But the key thing for now is that we've configured the SQL connector inside a logic app. So this SQL connector API app is configured to go and look at the database that we're getting the. So you can see here, when I've first configured this, it's pulled in the kind of metadata from the table, so we know which fields we've got available. Once that detects anybody who's in the right condition, which would be that they've been accepted, that'll then pass the message to the Twilio connector, and we've configured that to use my Twilio account. So we've got the phone number here. We've pulled the telephone number out of the response from the database. So we had the mobile number, and we've built a string by concatenating some text with some values from the database, so we can congratulate them but also personalize it. So you can see we've got like the course title that they've enrolled for. And that's quite a simple logic app really, but the key points to show how we can develop something quickly and how it can be lightweight and do this job for us. We don't always need to build heavyweight integration solutions. So now if we go back to Minecraft and pretend we're in the role of the person who would approve your application for a course. So we know from earlier that our enrollment ID is 43. So if we run the approve enrollment task and we put in our ID, and that enrollment's currently been approved, so we can see that on the board there we should see that it's now in the approved status. Now what should happen within a few sort of seconds or so, our logic app should collect that from the database and should be able to detect that that record's been updated to trigger the logic app. And now you can see I've used Reflector 2 to show my mobile phone on the screen here, so you can see the text message, and you can see I've received a message down at the bottom here. So that's just updated there. So congratulations on enrolling for your Azure App Service 101. Your enrollment status is approved. So there's the message that we've just been sent by the logic app. So finally you can see that that demo was quite an easy one to implement, and it was a great example of how using the cloud and platform as a service we can do some really lightweight good solutions to help complement our heavyweight integration platform.